Staying on stories from West Asia, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to take decisive action against Yemen's Houthis. Following a missile strike on Tel Aviv by the Houthis, Netanyahu has now warned that Israel would target what he described as the last remaining arm of Iran's axis of evil. Israeli military had failed to intercept the pre-dawn missile attack by the Houthis on Saturday. 16 people were injured in the attack, forcing many to leave their homes. The strike on Tel Aviv marked the second attack on Israel by the Iranian-backed Houthis last week. The Houthis claim that they are acting in support with the Palestinians who are embroiled in a conflict with Israel and Hamas in Gaza.
As we acted forcefully against the terror arms of Iran's evil axis, so we will act against the Houthis. Only in this case, we are not acting alone. The US and other countries see the Houthis as a threat not only to international shipping, but to the international order. Therefore, we will act forcefully with determination and sophistication. I tell you, even if it takes time, the result will be the same result as against the other terror arms.
Netanyahu's latest comments came after the US claimed it launched airstrikes targeting Yemen's rebel-held capital Sana'a, hours after the Houthis hit Tel Aviv. According to the US Central Command, the targeted strikes included a Houthi missile storage center and also a command and control facility. In addition to the airstrikes, US forces also intercepted and destroyed multiple Houthi drones and an anti-ship cruise missile over the Red Sea. Experts say that the action by the US demonstrates its commitment to protecting its interests and allies in the region. Meanwhile, Yemen's Houthis military spokesperson has claimed that they had targeted the aircraft carrier USS Harry S. Truman and accompanying destroyers in the Red Sea. They claimed that the operation resulted in the downing of an F-18 aircraft.
The armed forces have successfully thwarted an American-British attack on our country, during which the USS Harry S. Truman aircraft carrier and several of its destroyers were targeted in conjunction with the start of the aggressive attack on our country last night. The operation was executed with 8 cruise missiles and 17 drones, and by the grace of Allah, the operation resulted in first, the downing of an F-18 aircraft, while the destroyers were attempting to intercept Yemeni drones and missiles.
The latest escalation comes as Israeli jets launched a series of strikes against energy and port infrastructure in Yemen on December 19th. Israeli officials said that this was in response to hundreds of missile and drone attacks launched by the Houthis since the beginning of the Gaza war 14 months ago. Well, as the war in West Asia spills over, the Israeli government shared images of Netanyahu's security cabinet meeting in northern Israel on Sunday, where the officials examined weapons and war materials it said were seized in the south of Lebanon. They also visited a mock tunnel and a mock command center that the Prime Minister's office said was similar to those found during operations in Lebanon.